I'm starting a group here in Oil City called the Artist Syndicate.
The Art Syndicate.
The Art Syndicate. And I don't even know the name of the
It's the
group
Art
that I want to. Yeah, it's the Art Syndicate.
I know the name because it started off as a Klee joke and now it's real.
The whole idea is to get the group of artists in the area together, because together we could, be much more of a force of nature in the area.
And we have goals that align with each other's goals. So I think getting together for the greater good.
There's going to be a newsletter. And then the plan is to have like monthly meetings where we could get together and plan out, at least for this first year, plan out an actual art show for all the artists in the syndicate. Just imagine how cool, like, an art show put together by the Art Syndicate is going to sound. That's going to sound awesome.
We chose the Art Syndicate because we're nerds. But also, Syndicate does have a little bit of an intimidating vibe to it. So there's an air of like, don't mess with us.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
The Art Syndicate.
I mean, that's what it is. Like, I feel like artists, a lot of times, like, artists are a little bit insecure. And so when they're dealing with a gallery, or they're dealing with, show organizers, or they're dealing with somebody, it's almost like, I remember early on, it was like this idea of like, oh, please, trying to get in good with them. And honestly, like, you don't need to. Like, you are a force of nature. And that's the way you should see yourself when you're dealing with other entities.
So nice you're all getting together in Oil City. So yeah, just to reiterate, any of the Rogue fam that is in Northwest PA or right across the border in Ohio, or within an amount of distance where you can comfortably come here.
Yeah.
To Oil City for stuff.
Because we'll also
feel free to join the server.
We'll also be like, that's why the newsletter matters, because I'll be sharing. I basically every month I look and see what kind of shows are in the region, like in the area. And when I look for shows, it's like, several miles out. If there's any shows that are near your area or something like that, then you could share as well, because that's the whole idea, is to get the artists together, and that way we could share resources.
Yeah, so Ohio is remembered. Wahoo, definitely.
Yes.
And there's a lot of cool shows in Ohio. The main purpose is to be able to share that information about cool shows and resources, grant opportunities in the area,
Yep.
other working opportunities in the area, as well as cost share and ride share opportunities.
Star says, love the name and idea. Wish I was in the area. I'd be there lickety split.
Well, we're glad to have you as part of our Rogue fam.
Yeah, and this is something that, like, if we get a handle on this and we know how to do it, and we're able to, like, instruct someone else on, here's the best way to do it, here's the best practices, then it's something that honestly, like, artists like in your area, you could start
your own art syndicate.
Yeah.
And you could become a chapter of the overarching art syndicate.
Yep, exactly.
So we're the Art Syndicate Oil City chapter, and we're the first.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, I'd love it to be something where, like, we're all connected all over the world, honestly, and like we could have our art syndicate, and basically it'd be like a giant art mafia.
Exactly.
I love the idea.
Exactly.
Like, don't mess with the artist, really.
The syndicate was a really a thing that characters were really afraid of in Star Wars, right? Or was it the Syndicate was in Star Wars?
Well, the Syndicate was one of the things. They were the money-hungry things in Star Wars. This is different Syndicate.
Different Syndicate,
Yeah.
but I liked the word Syndicate from there on. Are you open to working with other art groups?
Oh, of
Once
course.
we get our shirt together, most definitely. Most definitely. I was thinking about that, said Barbara, for when I moved to Northampton, become a chapter of the Art Syndicate. So cool.
That would be
Absolutely. And then eventually, right, a couple years from now, like if we have Art Syndicate chapters, then we can work with chapters and even do like, this chapter is going to host that chapter in this region, and so on and so forth. It could become a thing, you guys.
I mean, that's the thing. If we were, if it a lot, because like here in town, when enough artists gather together, then we could really put together like an art exhibition, Art Syndicate art exhibition. But if it became like a worldwide thing or like a national thing, then imagine the kind of show that we could put together.
Word.
I mean,
Rogue Syndicate franchise. Yes. So Raven asked, so would it be okay for others not in the area to follow? I used to run a creative collective in my city before COVID, and I would love to start something up again.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you're in the area, definitely, and you want to hop on there and see, definitely jump on. If you're not in the area, but you just kind of want to see what we're doing,
yeah.
you're welcome.
It's one of the, and it's free. So like if you're in the area, you just want to see like, all right, how are they doing this? What are they doing? Yeah, you could absolutely sign up. Thank you, Heidi, for signing up.
Thank you, Heidi. Sky Blue said, a little late. Hi, Sky Blue. Hope you're doing well in deep studio cleaning. Hope it can be a part of the CT Art Syndicate at some point. Rogue Art Syndicate, said Rachel, I'm in. Kathleen said the New York School of Art very much started this way.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I'd love a syndicate in Boston.
Just think of it. Think of it. It's such a good word, too.
Yeah.
Like, don't mess with the art syndicate.
It is code for mafia. Like, let's be real. Rochelle said art mafia. I couldn't type it fast enough. Lol, I think I might have finally found my people. We're going to do good, but also don't mess with us.
Yeah.
That's basically
exactly.
it. We're going to do what we do also, and we might be asking for forgiveness instead of permission in some cases.
Exactly.
And we know we've had this discussion. We've had a couple unofficial meetings with folks, and we know that, like, there's going to be times where we're going to ruffle feathers because there's a lot of groups and subgroups and councils and sub-councils and programs, and almost too many to be organized with one another.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of times there's people involved that are just kind of used to the way that things are, the way that things were, and have a really hard time with change. And so, and I've run into not only here, but like when we were in Pensacola, like artists just struggling because like, they've got new ideas and stuff, and they're the groups that exist don't want to. And so like, I feel like we could be a breath of fresh air because it won't be run by a hierarchy. It would be run by the artists. Like everybody is, like a true democracy.
Indeed.
Like that's what it would be.
Jay wants to know if we can wear Yakuza suits if we're a syndicate.
I mean, sure.
I'm sure our look will have to be voted upon. I think that automatically Rafi is going to veto any matching tracksuits because he's just really not.
I can't do matching
we
tracksuits,
can't do
you
like.
Guys. I can't. I can't. Ruffling feathers is our job, indeed. Yes, forgiveness over permission. One of my fave mottos. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons that we started doing a lot. We started doing a lot of stuff because at one point I was like, well, we're kind of edged out of the art clique when we were in Pensacola, so we might as well just do our own stuff and
And here we want to work with business owners and basically creative people. Like we had someone ask, well, I'm not necessarily doing art, but I'm organizing a lot of stuff on behalf of artists. Can I be part of the syndicate? And we were like, yeah, you're in whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
The syndicate will have you.
So that's the news. That's the most recent news. That right now is kind of in its baby stage. So I'm actually meeting with our friend Caleb, who now has the Fallen Shop here in town, and I'm going to meet with him about possibly doing like a monthly syndicate meeting there. It just sounds so cool when you say syndicate.
I know, it's the greatest thing ever.
It does.
I'm so pleased.